YMH clips. Women's prisons smell gross.
We had a clip of a guy, and he was talking about how the women's prisons
Or smelly.
so bad.
Pussy, yeah.
So we had somebody write in.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, there was a guy who we played a clip of, and he said that he was a correctional officer, and that the first day he walked in, he was like, what in the fuck is this smell? And he said, you'd only get used to it while you're there, and every day when you came in, it would hit you again. And he was like, it was the worst. Butt ass, is what he said. He said it was the absolute worst. So somebody wrote in.
Okay.
I am a former correctional officer that worked at 3 different facilities throughout my career before switching to dispatch. I worked at 2 different prisons in Kansas, one of which holds the BTK serial killer, Dennis Rader. Real goofball. Can confirm the female cell houses smell so much worse than the men's. I'd rather work a cell house with the hardest gangbangers and shitheads than any female unit.
Shitheads.
One time we confiscated a homemade dildo from one of the hoe-ass inmates that was made out of a whole bunch of Jolly Ranchers that had been melted down and worked like putty into a 2-sided chode. Keep them high and tight, jeans. Hate from Oklahoma. So this guy's saying it is as bad as you can imagine.
It is because they're shoving Jolly Ranchers in their cooters.
Yeah.
And those melt.
Yeah.
And now you got sugar in your cooter and you're all kind of infected.
Yeah. It's fascinating, though, that the women smell. Because you always think of, in general, women smelling better than men. That's kind of a general belief.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble and all the men that are listening to this show.
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to tell you the truth.
Tell us.
What comes out of women's vagines?
Yeah.
Because you have a uterus, right? And that thing changes its lining and ebbs and
Men can
flows.
have uterus.
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so disrespectful. Men can have periods too. Sorry, people that have periods. That so much shit comes out of your snatch from your uterus. It like the lining sheds.
Yeah, it's
There's
beautiful.
always mucus and different smells and different things come out of you.
So what?
It's a constant flow of smells. I'm just telling you the truth. So we're smelly, but that's why we smell good, because we're showering and covering it all up.
You're always covering up the
You
smells.
guys just have a dick that releases jizz and pee-pee, but we release a lot more fluids.
Yeah, you do.
I'm serious.
You heard it here first, guys. Women are grosser.
We're super gross. And if you don't maintain that ecosystem, it will be stinky and gross. My mother always told me, she said, Kristike, men do not like women with stinky pussy. And it's one of the 5 things my mother taught me that to this day, I was like, yep, that's it.
That's true.
Men don't
She's
like
right.
women with stinky pussy.
This is true.
And I wash my snatch all the time because of that.
Stinky pussy is a big turnoff.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, finally, first of all, I'm glad that we covered that.
I wish you could spend a month with me in my underwear and see what comes out. Like a full cycle. Right? See, she knows. Nayana's nodding because she's like, you guys have no idea what comes out of us. It's foul.
Yeah.
You want to do that? A
Plus
month
your
in my
hose.
undies?
Plus your hose, and you're letting loads get shot up in there.
Oh, that's another thing. When you got a load in you, and then it drips out of you for like the next day or 2 sometimes. How do you think that smells? Right. She look at her. Nayana's. She gets it. She gets it. It's true.